You're listening to the Platte River Bard.
Hello, and welcome to the Platte River Bard. This is Chris Berger.
And I'm Sherry Berger.
And we are here at the Benson Theater. We are talking to Midge Radcliff. She's the co-executive director here at Benson. We are also talking to Dulcie Mueller. She is an actor and a writer on a remarkable series of ordinary events at Holiday Tower. It's the holiday offering here at Benson from the 12th to the 22nd. And we are here with Midge and Dulcie. Thank you for having us at Benson.
Welcome.
Thank you. Yes, thanks.
Yes, thank you for asking me to be on the podcast.
Oh,
Yes.
yes, thank you. We loved coming down here. So
Yes.
wonderful to be down here on this nice day.
Yes.
You've got another Christmas show coming
do.
up. I know we get to talk each year. It's so good to see you.
Good to see you too, yeah.
And this one sounds just as exciting as Holiday Lights from last year.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Yes, it is.
So we had the idea last year, honestly. Murphy Wolfgar, the executive artistic director of Brigit St. Bridget.
Right.
We have done Holiday Lights with him in some iteration for 3 years. This is the 4th year.
Right.
And this year we had the idea to bring in other community members to create a writing collective to have really unique voices shared within the story. So that started in August. They wrote from August through, I don't know, last week.
Yeah. Cool.
And created a story where there are all these different apartments in this one building that are trying to have a non-denominational holiday party in their community room, and
Okay.
hilarity ensues.
Okay. So that's why we have the different writers and stuff, but it's all sort of along a theme and a shared story.
Yep.
That's super cool. That is super cool.
And Dulcie is one of the writers of one of these plays, yes?
Yes, I am.
So, yeah, so that's an interesting assignment. One play, but it has to sort of fit in with all the others on this sort of, on this theme.
Well, luckily, that the job of making it all fit together was Murphy's job. All of us just kind of came with our completely random concepts.
Really?
And somehow he made a story.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It was pretty magical to watch him make this happen.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, that's cool. Okay.
So each apartment unit has at least one writer that kind of headed that room. So
Okay.
there are roommates, is a married couple, there's a couple that's dating, and a stepdad stepson scenario. There's an older dad with his daughters. It's all walks of life kind of represented. A very funny maintenance caretaker of the building that is played by Jason Levering, our very own program director.
Excellent.
So it's definitely a family affair.
And my apartment that I live in has 3 tenants. And they are mythical / ethereal beings. One is Krampus.
Mm-hmm.
Another is the Yule Cat, which there is a longer name to that, which I don't know how to say. Do you?
I'm going to say it, and Kat, who plays this character, is going to definitely know I pronounced it wrong.
Okay.
But it's Yolakatarin. That's as close as I'm going to get.
Oh,
Yes,
wow.
yes.
And then the character that I play is called Maudie Lloyd, and that is a mythical creature that is a horse skull on a pike, basically, that's been decorated. There is a sheet put on that horse skull, and a person walks around underneath that sheet with a group of friends. And so this is an old Welsh tradition. It's kind of a mystery. They don't know when it originated. They don't really know what the background of it is, other than that it does exist. In some areas they still do this. So the Maudie Lloyd group will go from door to door singing to be let in and be given food and drink in exchange for blessings and peace and luck for the household throughout the rest of the year. And so then the household is supposed to sing back, "No, you cannot come in." And then the group, the Maudie Lloyd group, will sing back to please let them in. And it's supposed to go back and forth until the household lets them in. And that is an actual tradition. So somebody brought that up to me last year. I mentioned it to Murphy while we were doing the other play. He's like, put that in your back pocket for next year. And that's what I did. And so we created this very comical kind of group in these
Yes.
tenants.
Yeah.
I love the horse skull and the stick.
And we're looking at the horse skull right now.
Yes.
Enjoy
Now,
it.
is this a real skull?
Yes, so we have a real skull that I was able to obtain from the Dungeons crate.
Oh, yes.
That's just around
The
down the
gaming
street
corner?
from here.
Yes, indeed.
A gaming store, and then a replica was made through 3D printing,
Oh, there it is.
and so that's what we're using. Some people were concerned about, I guess, desecrating the horse's skull.
Yeah.
Some people were worried that maybe it wouldn't be so sturdy to be attaching things to.
Right.
Fair enough.
So I didn't have an issue using the actual skull because that is what they do in the tradition. But
Sure.
I kind of roll with people's preferences here usually.
Yeah.
I'm a big fan of 3D printing stuff for props and all
Wow.
that.
Yeah,
We've done
that
it
that big
quite
way
a bit,
to days.
man.
Yes.
And it's so sturdy now.
Yep.
And now you can do to it whatever you want. I know. Isn't that wonderful?
And it is not light.
No.
It is
Isn't
quite
that
heavy.
wonderful?
We've
See?
been working on
How
figuring
fun
out.
is that?
Oh, yeah. It works
How to
just
make
And
it
now you
work.
can do whatever you want to it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
No,
I wouldn't want to.
I'm a big fan of
horse's
3D
skull
printing.
either. So for people, obviously you can't see it. It's probably what, 2 feet?
Oh yeah.
2 feet
I mean,
long?
it is a
And
full size
maybe-
horse skull.
Maybe maybe a yard and a half tall.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah. That's
Yeah.
wonderful.
She's got it here
I
on
love it.
like a broomstick,
Essentially, yes.
so that they can grab onto
A
it.
little thicker, more like a shovel stick.
So certainly this show is not going to be
Fun.
boring in any way, shape,
No.
or form.
No.
It's going to be visually sensational.
And you wrote the piece that you're also an actor in? Or are you acting in a different piece?
I am acting as the Mariloide.
Okay, very good.
So I will be under the sheet. I will also not. I'll be uncovered for certain scenes as well.
Very Terry Gilliam.
Yep.
Well, he's from over there.
And I think
Interesting.
all except one of the writers is also in the show.
Okay.
I did some writing with Murphy on some of the pieces. I will also be in the show, so Murphy's in it again, I'm in it again, Dulcie's in it again. I think everyone from last year
Yeah.
is in the show again. Am I right
Yes.
about that? Yeah.
Right from
Yes,
Light-
it is,
from
everybody.
Lights,
And
yeah.
then we added about 7 more people. So
Sweet.
biggest cast we've had at Benson Theater probably ever, I think,
Nice.
which has been a lot of fun to navigate.
Yes, it's been. I mean, Murphy is, I don't know, a saint and a genius for somehow working with everybody's schedules to get us together from time to time. And sometimes we haven't all been able to be together, obviously, but we're making it work, and it's really coming together. I'm so excited to do this show again this year.
Yeah.
And so one of the subtitles that you have going about this production is 15 actors, 7 writers, 2 theater companies, and 1 story.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
So it's basically 7 vignettes then, right? Or
Not vignettes, just different scenes. It really is a more cohesive
play.
story than previous Holiday Lights with the vignette style.
Okay.
We do go into separate apartments and kind of isolate into that group, but there's way more group scenes, and it tells one through line from start to finish.
Yeah, all of the storylines in each apartment is feeding into and off of the other storylines.
so this kind of delves
really cool.
into other either religious or cultural Christmas
Yep.
traditions.
Yep.
Okay.
And outside of Christmas as well, we have Hanukkah represented. We have one of our cast members is Hebrew Israelite, and so that is also represented. One of the characters is kind of discovering what the Muslim culture is like at the time, so visiting a mosque with their friend. So really runs the gamut of like Icelandic Yule Cat to traditional Christmas and everything in between.
Yeah.
We have a couple Friendsgiving scenes.
Yes.
Nice.
Which is very fun. Definitely need to come see the show because it's definitely, if anybody's familiar with the cousin walk, that is represented also for this Friendsgiving scenes that we've got.
Yep.
Sounds like Festivus for the rest of us.
Oh, yes.
Absolutely.
Yes. That's like the one tradition we didn't work in.
Next year.
Yes.
Yeah, added
all
that'd be great.
The grievances and the poll.
The poll, yes.
So how did you get inspired to do this? How did you get inspired when you began to write your piece?
It just took a little bit of time and space sitting in a park, on a park bench, actually in Exarban. And I just wrote. And then Murphy asked me to write a monologue about something that we had discussed outside of rehearsal time. And I did that, and he broke up the monologue into almost like a spoken word chorus piece. So I start the monologue, and then somebody else says bits and pieces of it, and it comes back to me. And it's a really, really interesting part of the show. And the first time I heard us doing it, I was like, I got a little bit choked up.
Same, yes.
So yeah, I hope that people hear and feel the messages that all of us are putting out there. And I think there is such a variety of messages that we all are giving that I think there will be something for everybody.
Yeah. I definitely think it's a show that you will walk away from having learned something new and having related to at least one person.
So has there been other plays that you've written, or is this one
No.
of the first ones you've written?
Yeah, this is the first one I have written. I did write. I was an English major in college, so I've got a writing background. And before that, in junior high and elementary school, I did little comics or skits, I guess, with friends that I remember writing. I had notebooks and notebooks of it. So when Murphy asked me, I was like, well, yeah, I will certainly try. And if it's good, use it. If it's not, I will not be offended. So yeah, I'm really excited that I get a chance to stretch my writing chops, so to speak.
Yeah. Spoiler alert, it's good.
Thanks, Midge.
Yes.
Great. So this opens on December 12th
Yes.
and runs until the 22nd. I didn't count how many showings that you have.
8 performances,
8.
and our Thursday performance on the 12th is Pay What You Can.
Okay.
So if the cost of ticket is prohibitive to anybody, I know everybody's buying Christmas presents right now and all of that. That's a great night to come. Just pay literally what you can at the door and come see the show. And then all that we ask is that you rant and rave about it all over social media.
Yeah. That
Fantastic.
option.
Thank you for letting me know, because I will be inviting all of my broke friends.
Yes.
It's the perfect night for it.
Oh, I know it's going to be wonderful. It sounds, and I love that you are encompassing other traditions and other religions and beliefs.
Yeah.
So I love that, because Christmas is not just for
It's
not
the
just for
holiday
one.
season, man.
Yeah.
And this year, Hanukkah and Christmas are on the same day. So
Yeah, that's in the play.
How
Yes.
great is that? I know.
good timing.
Yeah, I think there are so many people who also celebrate Christmas secularly that's
sure.
also represented.
Yeah.
So
Yes.
it feels very authentic. It's very Omaha. Everyone involved in writing and creating this is from here. So it's very special and unique, and we like it a lot.
We touch on several topics, political topics, what happened recently and what happened some years back with the protests that we had and shootings that occurred. That is mentioned, kind of a plot point for one of the cast members. So I'm just really excited to see that we brought Omaha history and topics in with this show.
That's cool.
And that really is how theater even originated
Yeah.
to begin with, was to talk about topical
And
issues.
it has definitely been really hard, I think, as of late, for a lot of us, politically speaking. And so doing this just seems to be even more important. Even though it feels a little more of a struggle to leave the house.
Yeah.
We know we have to, because we are artists, and that is what we do
That's
with
right.
our art.
Yeah.
And when we started the project in August, Murphy and I just kind of made a pact that the doors were going to be open for everybody involved through the end of the year. And so we've kept to that, and it's been a really, really safe and inclusive and pretty magical space for everybody.
That's great.
Yeah.
Awesome.
We love the work that you do here.
you
Yes,
so much.
always.
And how you help creatives.
Thanks.
So this is
Yeah.
an exciting holiday tradition that you're keeping up. Now, this
Yeah.
is year three. Year three?
Four, technically.
Is this
Okay.
4
Yes.
with you and Brigit
Okay.
St. Bridget doing
Yes.
Yeah.
I think the
Some
first
kind of
year it
show.
was over at the B side, and this building was still rubble.
Yes.
So, yes.
True.
Yeah, but I foresee that relationship continuing for a very long time.
Nice.
So,
That's wonderful.
yeah.
I am a huge admirer of the Benson Theater and the executive people involved, Midge and Jason, and I guess Murphy's not with Benson Theater, but it feels like he is. So I guess the relationship between Benson and BSB,
Absolutely.
it just like fills my soul with happiness.
Mine too.
To be able to work with the three of them, and then whoever else they bring in as well.
Well, we're excited for you, and we think this will be just a really fun production, and it's kind of something that you can count on as far as each year you are celebrating Christmas in a different way than anyone else in the area is doing
yeah.
it.
I love it.
And so I love that tradition that you started.
Yeah, who knows what we'll do next year?
That's right. Who knows?
We were just discussing that before. I've got ideas.
Oh, good.
It's already happening.
But hey, you say Krampus, and usually I'm there.
I love it. Anything with a Yule cat, I'm in. A remarkable series of ordinary events at Holiday Tower, December 12th through the 22nd at the Benson Theater. Mischief, merriment, mayhem, mirth, and mitzvahs. The individuality and creativity of 7 local writers from vastly different backgrounds and traditions come together in one wide-ranging full-length play. Tickets on sale now at bensontheater.org.
Thank you for listening and supporting the arts in the Platte River area and beyond. Please subscribe to our podcast so you are sure to catch all of our future episodes and join us on social media. See you next time on the Platte River Bard.